She put it straight on her finger, and she was admiring this lovely ring. And then 5 minutes later she says, "Dad, I can't get it off, Dad." And her finger was going blue. So we sort of kept quiet about it for a few minutes, me and Annie, and run it under the sink, and then we got the ice out, and then we got the fairy liquid out, and then we got the oil out. And we thought, well, we'll have to tell other people, so we had a whole family meeting about how to get Annie's ring off. And then Grandma thought, well, I know a jeweller, we'll ring a jeweller up. It's either that or casualty. So we got the jeweller out to Spalding in the afternoon, 3 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, and he sawed it off for us. But it's still on the finger now, so she's got it the right size now, so that was that didn't go too bad. But that's a funny start for a family heirloom, I thought. Well, I don't know really what to say about Annie. I know a few things that she does and a few things she likes, and I've written a few of them down. She climbs chimneys for me, as she does that. She climbs trees. She eats oily fish and seeds. She likes to swim in rivers and pits and, well, swims in virtually anything, I think, really. She does very strange paintings. She listens to music. She loves Africa. She works very hard, surprisingly, and she loves her friends and family. Annie's always loved animals. Yeah. That's her favourite thing in her whole life, I think, animals. Yeah. And most of our photographs of Annie are not really of Annie, they're really of a pet, and Annie just happens to be in the picture, holding it, stroking it, riding it, or chasing it somewhere. She's had guinea pigs, she's had rabbits, cats, she's had a dog, and, well, she had Walter the pigeon, which was quite nice, and she tamed this, it was a homing pigeon, wasn't it? He used to live outside, but he used to tap on the window in the morning and come in, and Annie would feed it in the house. And she trained it to go to school with her. It used to follow the car, didn't it? Yeah. It used to fly along, following the car along the side of the road. We've got a film of it doing this, which worked very well most of the time until it mistook a lorry for a pickup truck, and it sort of that was the end of poor old Walter. Since then, she's had a succession of ponies. We started with. Well, we weren't very lucky for a start. We started with one called Merrytoes, and I think it was really called Merrytoes because it's most of its time on its back 2 legs. And then we had Toby. He was rather spirited. We used to tie him to the fence, and one day he ended up with the fence going round under his nose around the field. And then we had Sammy, which was absolutely perfect, wasn't it, Sammy? Well, he was at an audience, and then when people turned their back, Annie would be on the floor. We couldn't work this out really until you just spied on it one day from a distance, and you could see when Tina just turned round. You would see Annie, Tina had done this, and it would be off on the floor, wouldn't you? After that, she's had a succession of ponies since then, which she's turned out quite a good rider, really, and she rides Olive out in the field there now, hopefully later. She's had stick insects, we've had worms, we've had a bat rescued from the swimming pool, we've had a robin rescued from Cromer Beach, we've had a squirrel brought home in a jumper on a train, we've had chickens, we've had geese, we've had goats, and 2 goats are now grazing happily outside Morrison's. Careers, a bit of a worry with careers. We started off with Life of Grime, I think, on the television, if anybody remembers that. Annie decided she wanted to be what was it called? Environmental Health Officer at the council. I think she perhaps likened her dad to Mr. Trebus, who would collect anything and just keep storing it in the house till he couldn't get in the door. I thought she might be a surveyor. I thought that would be quite nice, and one day I did persuade Annie to come with me to survey a house. Couldn't really get really interested in rising damp and woodworm and that sort of thing. But then we had to look at the drain, so I lifted the drain cover up, and there it was, beautiful, a frog. So she got this frog. So she kept Annie happy all afternoon, kissing and stroking this frog. It's wonderful. And when we had to go home, I said, Annie, well, you'll have to put it back down the drain. That's where it lived, back down the drain. She said, no, I'm going to set it free. I'm going to put it in the pond next door. Look. I'll put it in the pond. It'll live there happily and happily for very many years. So first she got this frog, tossed it over the fence, but before it hit the water, this koi carp came around and swallowed it up. Never mind. Well, that's nature for you, isn't it? That's nature for you. Well, I don't know what the future holds for Annie, but it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be animals, it's going to be friends, and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I'd just like to raise your glasses and wish Annie happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy future as well, darling. Lovely. Lovely to see you.
I suppose I have to say my bit now.
Yes, you have to say something.
That was great.
quite brave of you there.
Well, it took me 21 years to learn that.
I would just like to say thank you ever so much for everyone coming. I've had like the best week of my life, really. Like so many people that mean so much to me. I've made a really big effort this week, and it's made like university has been hard, and it's made everything seem so worthwhile. I've made some really fantastic friends, and it's really good to have people that mean such a lot to me around me. So thanks for everyone coming.
Lovely.
Right, okay now.
Okay. I remember that restaurant, you know, when I used to come over there, when we went all the way. He used to follow me all the way home, he used to come over home with me. And he used to be up there on the fire, have you water? And he used to Good speech, that Jonathan.
Just sing happy birthday and then he'll cut the cake then.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annie. Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish.
How big the slice is going to be.